going on, the friends? My name is MTriggerGates, and welcome back to another episode of New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo 3DS. Last time I left off, Walter and I got through Star World, and now in this part, well, it's a bonus episode. Yeah, you don't often see me do a bonus episode of a game immediately after I finish the LP, but the reason I'm doing this now is because I don't have any videos to cover for the week that before I start my new LP, so I may as well just have something to show while I'm waiting for my next LP to begin. Alright, so, what I'm doing here is something that I think it's worth showing because I think these are actually really cool in the game. These things I'm going to be showing here are what's known as rainbow courses. Now, when you're playing through the game, you might have maybe made these levels appear in some way, shape, or form as you're going through the game. And throughout this LP, Walter and I have made a couple of these levels appear, but we never really showed them off at all. And so in this video, I'm going to be showing what these rainbow courses are. And these are completely optional in the game. You do not have to do these whatsoever. They're not even required for 100%. We have already 100% this game without doing any of the rainbow courses at all. So I'm just showing these off so I could show off basically the remainder of what this game has to offer. And then there's also something really cool that I want to show off at the end of all of that. So here we go. So the first thing that I'm showing off here is how to get fireworks. You unlock these rainbow courses by getting fireworks within a level. And to get fireworks, it is to beat a level with the last two digits being the same number. However, in this game, the last two digits have to match whatever world you're in. So for an example, I'm here in World 1, which means that for every level in World 1, I have to beat a level with the last two digits ending in 1-1 in order to get fireworks. And however many fireworks corresponds to the digit of fireworks that corresponds to the double-digit number, of course. And then the rainbow course will appear here in World 1. And so basically what these rainbow courses do is they're essentially like your coin heaven, basically. And so these are levels where they just give you a jam pack of coins. It's kind of like the coin ship levels from Super Mario Bros. 3, where in those you just get a lot of coins. But they just jam pack you with coins here. And every rainbow course is different for each world, so I'm just showing off what every rainbow level looks like for every world. So we're going to be showing off all 9 of these. So here we are in World 2, and again, in order to get fireworks for World 2, you have to beat a level with the last two digits ending in 2-2, and then you'll get this kind of level. So as you can see, it's kind of different, but you get the same. It's the same general idea. You just get as much coins as you can, and some of these rainbow levels contain red rings. And when you get the 8 red coins in any of these rainbow levels, then you'll get a gold flower reserved in your inventory. So if you somehow use up all the gold flower houses in the world map, then this is another good way to get a gold flower in your reserve inventory if you want to use it for any level for grinding coins. And because these rainbow levels give you a lot of coins, these are pretty excellent for grinding up your coins if you ever need to, especially in co-op mode, which unfortunately I couldn't get Walter to join me onto this video this time around to show these levels off. Yeah, so here we are in World 3, and again, just get 33, and you'll get fireworks for any level in World 3. So it's, relatively straightforward. Now, something we didn't mention that Walter and I both didn't mention during the main playthrough is that when you 100% the game, then all the mushroom houses, all the toad houses in this game will become infinite use, and that's kind of been the staple of every New Super Mario Bros. Game, where when you 100% everything, then all the toad houses become infinite. So it's not really that beneficial in this game because unlike in New Super Mario Bros. Wii or New Super Mario Bros. U, you can't get items reserved in the overworld map, so you can't really like grind items. It's more beneficial in those games because of that. Whereas in this game, you really only use the toad houses if you want to just mess around with levels with specific power-ups, if you really want to go to that route. Alright, so that is so here's the Rainbow Level World 4. So we have these coin showers coming out from the pipes here. And we have raining coins. This game really emphasizes a lot on coin collecting. And again, it's just it's because of the objective where you should get 1,000,000 coins. Which is something that I haven't mentioned yet. At the start of the LP, you probably saw that my title screen is pretty different, and it varies depending on how many coins you've accumulated throughout the entire game. And so the default title screen, I'll show on screen right now what the default title screen will look like, which is what it might look like for maybe some of you guys. And that's what the title screen will look like when you get a fresh cartridge of the game. And then, as you keep collecting coins, then the title screen will just gradually change up until you get 1,000,000 coins. And when you get 1,000,000 coins in the game, then you'll get this like golden title screen. And then when you hold on to the title screen for a little bit, then a little like funny cutscene plays, and that cutscene's a little bit different as well. And unfortunately, the title screen doesn't change after that, up until you maximize your coin count. That is. Also, when you're playing through the game and accumulating coins from a fresh cartridge, you will occasionally get notifications for every 100,000 coins and the game will just let you, hey, you got 100,000 coins or 200,000 coins or whatever, and it'll keep letting you know that until you get 1,000,000 coins. And then when you maximize your coin count, then you'll get a notification from the game saying, "Oh, you can't get any more. You can't get any more coins now." And so it's a nice little satisfaction if you're really invested into collecting all those coins. Alright, so you may notice that up until now I've been using the first level of every world to get fireworks, but this world I've been using, I decided to use 6-5 to get a 66, and that's because that's the easiest level to get a 66 in, because if you're playing through the level as fast as you can, then the best you can get is like a 68 at the very end, so you can just wait 2 in-game seconds and you can get 66 for this. So it's a very convenient level if you don't want to wait like 100 in-game seconds or something like that. And this one has all these bouncing mushrooms here that you can use. And I've been using the Super Leaf here and have P-Speed. And so I can, at the very end, I can fly around and get as many coins as I can before it's time for me to fall down. And that does bring the attention. If you fall down, then that's the end of the rainbow level right there. So if you don't care much about it, then you can just leave early. Or you can just not do it at all. After all, it's optional. Alright, so that's all the 6 main worlds for fireworks. Now, for Mushroom Flower and Star World, these are actually this is where getting fireworks starts to get kind of interesting. Mushroom Flower and Star World both are not labeled under numbers, so you might be thinking, how do you get fireworks in this one? Well, Mushroom Flower and Star World are in technical terms considered worlds 7, 8, and 9. So in this case, with Mushroom World, it's kind of world 7, and so to get fireworks in a level in world 7 in Mushroom World, then you have to end the level with double 7s, and then that's how you're going to get fireworks for these worlds. And then for Flower World, it's double 8s, and then for Star World, it's double 9s. So you'll at least get fireworks for every double-digit number in this game. So it's kind of interesting how that works out like that. Even though, like, if you just point to the game, you might not be doing Mushroom Flower World and Star World both as worlds 7, 8, and 9. As you might be doing Mushroom World as maybe like your second or third world, You might be doing Flower World as your 4th or 5th world, and then Star World is always going to be your 9th world, no matter what type of route that you take in this game. Oh yeah, Mario time! So here's Flower World. We get 88, and then that's going to make the next rainbow level appear. You can also pay attention to music. The music is kind of a rearranged version of the Coin Heaven theme from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and this game as well. As this game and Mario Wii both have the same soundtrack. So as you can see, we have these coins here. They kind of form like a little wheel, I guess. Not really a wheel. Kind of, I guess those look like propeller fins. And again, you can collect the 8 red coins if you'd like to have a gold flower, so that you can use it to mess around with some levels. You cannot use items in the rainbow levels at all, so you can't really use the gold flower in here at all, unless you get one. Unless maybe, well, actually no, you can't. You can't have the gold flower in here at all. That's actually good to know. Alright, and then now, finally, for Star World, we get our last set of fireworks. 99, get 9 fireworks there. And now we're going to do the last rainbow level and see what this one has to offer. This one better be very impressive. So here we go. Oh, it's also interesting that the Mushroom Flower and Star World rainbow levels have coins, like when you come out of when you blast in the pipe. Okay. This one's actually pretty cool. This one's actually pretty creative, as we have coins forming stars. It's pretty nice. I like that. And then once again, just get the 8 red coins here. Just gonna go and fly to get these, and there we go. Once again, get my gold flower. And then just collect the last remaining of the coins whenever I can. And there we go. That's pretty much it. And then, this is just me messing around here, just to see how long I can last in this rainbow level before it's time for me to go. And there we go. So that is all of the rainbow levels right there. So that's everything, about everything here in the main storyline that there is to show, with the exception of maybe the Gold Flower House and the Star House, but those aren't really that important. Alright, and then the last thing real quick here is, as you can see, I'm suddenly Luigi. When you beat the game, then you can go back into your file and hold L and R, and you can play as Luigi, just like how you can play as Luigi in New Super Mario Bros. The difference, though, is that in New Super Mario Bros. You can play as Luigi whenever you want, whereas in this game, you have to beat the game on that file in order to gain access with Luigi. Kind of weird that they made it that way, but then at the same time, there's no indication in this game that lets you know that you can play as Luigi. So you just kind of have to know for yourself that you can play as Luigi after you beat the game. And so, as a result, not very many people know that you can play as Luigi in this game. And the difference between Mario and Luigi is nothing, other than your Luigi, other than Mario. And that's pretty much it. And this isn't really that important because, well, throughout the LP, it wasn't that important for Walter and I because Walter and I were playing on 2-player mode, so yeah, no benefit in there. Alright, so with that, that's the entire main story completed. Or at least everything that I want to show off in the main story. And now we're gonna show off the last thing here, and that is Coin Rush. So Coin Rush is an optional mode that you can use to mess around with in the game. And basically the purpose of Coin Rush is it's only a single player mode, and what you're doing here is you are going through 3 random levels, and then for all 3 levels you have a 100-second time limit to go through the level as fast as you can, while at the same time collecting as many coins as possible. So you can beat the level as fast as you can, but you're not going to get very many coins if you do that, so it is encouraged to just collect as many coins as you can as you're going through these levels as fast as possible. There are clocks that will give you more time, so that way you have a little bit more time to go through the levels, and then checkpoints will always give you, I think it's 50 in-game seconds. And the amount of coins that you collected throughout the set of levels will carry over to your next level. So I've kept my 400 coins over here to 2-1. Whenever you collect 8 red coins in Coin Rush, then you'll get a gold mushroom that will give you 50 coins. And star coins are worth 10, 20, and 40 coins respectively. Every enemy that you defeat is 5 coins. And you can multiply the amount of coins that you collected by using a gold flower, and when you start Coin Rush mode, then you'll always have a gold flower in your bottom screen. And you can use it basically anytime that you want. However, you can only use it one time, so if you use it in either the first or second level, then you can't carry it over to the third level at all. General rule of thumb for this applies like 90% of the time. Doesn't always happen, which in my case, this was the rare chance where it didn't happen. But the first level out of the 3 will always be some kind of overworld level, or athletic level. The second level will usually be a underground or water level. And in my case, it just happened to be not one of those cases. And then the third level is either a tower level or a castle level. 6-Dash Castle and Star Castle cannot be played at any point in Coin Rush mode. If you're really good, then you can find really excellent ways to accumulate a bunch of coins. And by the time that you finish your set of 3 levels, then you'll rack up on a lot of coins. And so as a result, Coin Rush is another really good way to rack up on coins if you're trying to reach that 1 million coins or trying to go beyond that and get 9 million. It's also worth noting that you'll get some amount of coins, depending on which part of the flagpole you hit, with the top of the flagpole doubling your coin count after your clock gets accumulated. And then when you defeat a boss, you will always accumulate double the amount of coins at the end. You can also start Coin Rush mode with a White Tanuki Mario, which you can get a White Tanuki Mario during the main playthrough as well, But we never showed that because Walter and I both had never died that many times to show it off. The way to make the white Tanuki Mario appear, you have to just die a lot within a single level, and then you'll have this power up. So this is what the white Tanuki Mario is. Now, I never use white Tanuki Mario because it's one of those power-ups where it's like an insult to skill level. You're completely invincible, and it's basically just the game's freebie. Like, hey, you're having trouble with this level. Here, let's give you a hand. Here, you gain P-speed really fast when you have this power-up, and you'll never take damage because you're always invincible. I showed off White Tanuki Mario here just so I could say that I showed off the power-up, and that's pretty much it right there. So I'm not going to try and do the rest of Coin Rush with White Tanuki Mario, because you're not going to get very many coins. It's absolutely worthless. But yeah, that's basically the gist of Coin Rush mode. Coin Rush mode is also comes in different packs as well, which I'll explain later, because the very last thing I want to show off here before I wrap up the playthrough is the infinite coin grind. So the way you grind infinite coins, there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but in my opinion, the best way to grind an infinite amount of coins is to go to Coin Rush mode and get 3-4. 3-4 is always going to be the first level that you do in the Flower Pack. So what you want to do is, when you get 3-4, just go ahead and go through the level as fast as you can. Don't worry about getting any coins or whatever. Just go as fast as you can until you get to this part. Reveal these vines right here, and this might be and if you've been following along with the playthrough, then this might be very familiar to you. And that's because, yes, this is going to be the same way that I've grinded Infinite 1-Up Trick in the main playthrough. So, once you get the shell in position, you put your gold flower, and you don't have to collect the gold ring, but the gold ring is going to allow you to grind coins easier if you do that, as you'll get 100 coins instead of 50 coins, but once the gold ring is out, then you just have to stick with this. But yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of different ways you can grind coins, but this is, in my opinion, the best way. You don't even have to do anything right here once you get in position, and it's not as difficult as, let's say, like, doing the infinite 1-Up Trick by using a shell and a set of stairs. You can also do this in regular 3-4. However, I don't recommend doing regular 3-4 because the maximum amount of coins you can accumulate within the main story is 9999. Whereas, as you can see here, the maximum coin count will go up to 30,000. And so, once I hit 30,000, then there's two things. You can either wait the timer out, or you can just die, because you're not going to beat the level on time like this. So, as you can see here, I got my 30,000, and then I'm going to die, and then I'm going to rinse and repeat. That is 30,000 coins every single time, and it takes a few minutes to rack up these 30,000 coins every time. So from a fresh cart to the absolute maximum coin count, you're probably going to spend maybe 15, 16 hours, maybe even more. So definitely get good at this level if you want to maximize your coin count. Earlier I was talking about that Coin Rush comes in different packs. There's the Mushroom, Flower, and Star Pack. And each pack has a set of levels that will only show up within those packs. Mushroom Pack will only give you levels from Worlds 1, 2, and Mushroom World. Flower Pack will only give you levels from Worlds 3, 4, and Flower World. And the Star Pack will only give you levels from Worlds 5, 6, and Star World. Something else that Coin Rush offers are other packs. There are a set of packs that you can download from Nintendo's eShop, and these packs will give you sets of levels that you have never seen in the entire main playthrough. And, in my opinion, I want to show these off as bonus episodes once I get access to these packs. So, I want you guys to let me know if you want to see me play through these packs. Because to be honest, I have never played through any of these packs before, and I think it would be well worth showing these off at some point in the future, just to show off brand new levels in New Super Mario Bros. 2. The one particular pack that I would really like to try is the Impossible pack, as it contains very, very difficult levels. And given the simplicity of this game, I feel like the Impossible pack would be worth it. So, feel free to let me know in the comments on whether you want to see that out of me. But other than that, I'm just grinding coins here, and you might be thinking, like, what is the point of you showing this? This has absolutely no relevance to the game whatsoever. And you might be right, but this is beneficial for you to easily rack up on 1,000,000 coins and beyond. And if you haven't been in my streams recently, then you might know that I've been doing speedruns of this game. And maximizing your coin count is very beneficial to the speedrun, because anytime you beat a level that has a save prompt at the end of the level, such as a castle or a tower, then the game will count up your coins that you've accumulated throughout the castle and tower, and then ask if you want to save. If you maximize your coin count, then the game can't add up any coins, which completely skips that prompt. So I have nothing else for me to show off in this video. And so once again, if you want to see me go through these packs of Coin Rush, then feel free to let me know, and I will download these packs as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching my Let's Play of New Super Mario Bros. 2. And I didn't give a ranking for this game during the main playthrough. So with that, I'm going to give this game 9.5 out of 10. I'm taking small points off for the simplicity of this game, as I did not feel challenged throughout this game when I played through this casually. Aside from that, this is a great game, and I highly recommend any Mario fans to try this game out. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next LP.